What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. This is the channel where we sit down and cover different comic book stories from different comic book companies. Today, we're going to jump back over to Marvel Comics and continue our coverage over the Ultimate Marvel Universe. Now, over the last couple weeks, we have been covering Divided We Fall, United We Stand event that took place in the Ultimate Marvel Universe. Well, this is the final video, the last chapter, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 18. So, if you do like today's comic book video, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. But I do hope you enjoy today's video. So this is the final issue we are going to cover when it comes to the Ultimate Marvel Divided We Fall, United We Stand event. We pick up with Genki, the best friend of Miles Morales, watching the news about his best friend being one of the heroes in the big battle that happened in Wyoming. So now Genki is wondering if Miles is okay after that battle has ended. So we then jump back over to where Miles is at, where if you guys remember that he was knocked out in the middle of the battle. So when he woke up, most of the S.H.I.E.L.D. team left him behind on the battlefield heading home. This leads into the big issue of the writing of Brian Michael Bendis, where he is someone who does not try to write his stories to fit in with the rest of Marvel Comics at the same time. Also, when he is forced, sometimes his stories still don't line up with the rest of Marvel Comics. The reason why I say that is because in this issue, we see that he is confronted by Giant Woman, aka Cassandra Lang. And see, in the Ultimate Comics, she was controlled by Modi, but she was able to break free from being mind controlled by Modi thanks to the help of Captain America. Well, to Venice, she did not really. That she was knocked out and basically Miles Morales has to fight against her because she is still under the mind control of Modi. Even though the battle has been over, she is apparently under the control of Modi still. It's weird, but of course they do fight, where it does go back and forth for a while, but the problem is that after trying the Venom Shock, thinking that it was going to work, of course he finds out that it does not work all the way, so he ends up being knocked out. We then jump back to the parents of Miles Morales, where we see them talking about what happened to Jefferson in our last video, where he was arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D. for disobeying their orders, but then Hydra agents saved him and the men that were also arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra gave Jefferson an option to join them or to leave, but they were hoping that he would join them. Well, Jefferson does the opposite of that, where he actually shoots them and kills those random Hydra agents off. He freaked out because the only thing he wants to have is a normal life, which he is trying to achieve, but his wife reminds him that they need to find Miles. So we jump back over to Miles Morales, who is now being held hostage by a Giant Woman. And it seems like she is taking him back to Hydra, where Miles comes around and actually knocks her out by doing a lovely Venom Shock Blast and Punch combo. So she's out for the count, and now he can refocus on finding a way back home. That is when he is confronted by Spider-Woman, aka Jessica Drew, who tells him that S.H.I.E.L.D. and her have been looking for him. So now he has a way to get back home now. And we see Spider-Woman is actually more concerned for him this time than she was in our last video. That is when we see Spider-Woman take Miles back to the city. And you have Miles trying to talk to Spider-Woman as a way to finally learn who she is and why she cares so much for Peter Parker and why she has been hard on Miles. She tells Miles that for now, they can't talk, that he needs to go home and change and find his parents. In a couple of days, they will talk. Then she proceeds to say that her goal is to watch Miles achieve in life actually. So she is going to support him later on. But for now, just go ahead and go home. To close on this book and this event, we see Miles' parents actually go to visit Genki, and because his parents are looking for Miles since he wasn't home when they were at home, Genki is ready to lie for his friend, except that is when Miles walks in and tells them some kind of story on why he was not at home. They believe him, and the book closes on that point right there. And the next time we see Miles, he is going to fight against Venom. So guys, this is the end of today's video. So please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But I do hope you enjoy today's video.